The single leg Romanian deadlift, also known as a single leg RDL, is a fantastic exercise for building single leg strength. It's an exercise that's a little bit tricky to learn, so you definitely need to master it with body weight before adding load. There are lots of different ways you can add load. We like to use dumbbells or kettlebells, and this is an exercise that should be done in the trying to conceive portion and into first trimester. After that, when the belly's growing, having the belly weight out in front of you, as well as the load of the dumbbell or the kettlebell, is probably going to be too much. And because you're balancing on one leg, you're probably going to not feel super stable. So I'd probably not do this after first trimester. So in order to master the single leg Romanian deadlift, you have to remember it's a hinge motion. So you're going to transfer all of the weight to one leg, and you're going to push back into your hip as you lower the front of your body down. One thing to remember here is the back leg and the upper body maintain a really solid seesaw motion. So you're not going to drop the upper body and then bring the leg back, and you're not going to let the leg float significantly higher than the upper body goes down. So think seesaw motion. So as that leg goes back towards the wall, you're leading with the heel, you're hinging into the hip, you're closing the hip off, you're not opening up too much here, and you're standing back up. This is also a great exercise for integrating foot, ankle, knee, hip, and core stability. So you push back into your hip, let that leg float back, keep that hip closed off. If you don't have any weight, you can just kind of reach down towards your toe, come up, push back into the hip. So I'm actually hinging. If you have a hard time mastering the body weight version of that, think about just hinging back into your hip and then shift your weight to one side and let that leg come up, and you've just done a single leg RDL. When it's time to add load, you can grab dumbbells. You can do the same thing with kettlebells. You can hold them in both hands, or you can hold them in one hand, whatever feels better to you. Holding it offset, so only the load in one hand, might be a little bit more challenging. Some people find it harder to hold it on the same side as the down leg. Other people find it harder to hold it on the opposite side of the down leg. It's whatever feels good to you. So you're gonna hold the weights right by your side, same exact motion. You're gonna hinge into your hip, keep that hip closed off, maintain a nice neutral spine, and stand back up. When you go to stand back up, you're thinking about reversing the motion and really pulling yourself up with the glute of the down leg. They don't call this the non-surgical butt lift for nothing. So push back, come up, push back, push, 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 all of the load in that glute and hamstring, and come up. So that's how you perform a single leg Romanian deadlift with body weight and with dumbbells or kettlebells.